I'd like to close with a question about the role, what role, if any, do you think violent video games, as well as TV and movies, play in spurring gun violence? There was a report out just this morning that video games may have played some sort of role for Adam Lanza, the Newtown shooter.
Well, there is a lot of speculation about that. And that's why one of the things we're pushing very hard that I didn't mention to you is lifting the ban on the ability of the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, the NIH, the National Institute of Health, from being able to do studies on gun violence. The NRA and others have actually pushed legislation and attached what they call riders to appropriations bills, saying you can't, that the federal government, no agency in the federal government can actually study gun violence at all. And one of the things that I think we should be studying is the issue of whether or not there is any empirical data to suggest that access to these some extremely violent video games to young people actually impacts on their behavior. There are a couple studies. The Association of Child Psychiatrists, it's not the exact title, don't hold me to the title, but I think it's Adolescent Psychiatric Study, indicates that it may impact on behavior, but there is no, on attitudes, but there's no hard data. And that's why one of the things the President and I are suggesting is there be well-funded studies by really first-rate people and determining whether or not there is any association between violent video, violent films, and behavior, particularly on young people. There's not enough hard data to make that judgment now, but we have to lift the restrictions on the government to be able to study those issues.